Good morning. This is All India Radio Kohima, the morning news read by Kuku. Pope Francis urged people to look beyond the holiday glitter and help the homeless, immigrants, refugees, and the poor in their midst seeking comfort, warmth, and food during his annual Christmas message from the Vatican. Delivering his 10th Christmas address after assuming the papacy, he called on to the people to be kind and supportive of all those underprivileged and suffering from around the world. In his address, Pope Francis said, "Let us see the faces of all those children who, everywhere in the world, long for peace, and let us also see the faces of our Ukrainian brothers and sisters who are experiencing this Christmas in the dark and cold, far from their homes due to devastation caused by 10 months of war. May the Lord enlighten the minds of those who have the power to silence the thunder of weapons and put an immediate end to this senseless war," he added. Pope Francis called for a resumption of dialogue between Israelis and Palestinians in the Holy Land, the place of Jesus' birth. He again condemned the use of food as a weapon of war, saying the war in Ukraine put millions at risk of famine, mentioning people whose lives have been devastated by other conflicts or humanitarian crises, naming among others Syria, Myanmar, Iran, Haiti, and the Sahel region of Africa. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will participate in a historic program marking Veer Bal Diwas at Major Dhyan Chand National Stadium in Delhi today. On the day of the Prakash Purab of Sri Guru Gobind Singh on the 9th January this year, Prime Minister had announced that 26 January will be observed as Veer Bal Diwas to mark the martyrdom of Sri Guru Gobind Singh's son, Sahibzadas Baba Zorawar Singh and Baba Fateh Singh. During the program, Prime Minister will attend a Shabbat Kirtan performed by about 300 Bal Kirtanis. On this occasion, Modi will also flag off a march past by about 3,000 children in Delhi. Meanwhile, Culture Ministry is organizing an essay writing competition with an aim of introducing children to the historical acts of courage and patriotism of Sahibzades and inspiring them. It has invited citizens to submit their essay on the topic Bravery and Martyrdom of Guru Gobind Ji's Sons in English, Hindi, Punjabi language within limit of 500 words. The last date of submission of this essay is 5th of next month. BJP President JP Nadda has said that the major feature of the Mann Ki Baat program is that Prime Minister Narendra Modi never used this platform for political purpose. He said the Prime Minister spoke from this forum on non-political issues and on the development of the country. Nadda said this in his address at Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh, after listening to the Mann Ki Baat program with his party workers and local residents. The BJP chief said through this program, Modi discussed various topics including education, health, yoga, Ayurveda, and naturopathy. Nagaland Voluntary Consumers Organization, NVCO, has urged the state government to implement the Consumer Protection Act 2019 in view of National Consumer Rights Day and as a New Year gift, 2023 gift to the citizens of the state. The NVCO said it sincerely urged the government to fulfill the basic requirements of the Act by implementing the Consumer Protection Act 2019, which has entirely replaced the Protection Act of 1986, and to provide a building of State Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission with proper courtroom and offices. NVCO President Kejokoto Savi advocates said the responsibility of learning our consumer rights and duties lie with all of us and more particularly with the government agencies to play a vital role for promoting welfare of consumers and protection of their rights. Meanwhile, consumers are encouraged to call Nagaland State Consumer Helpline toll-free number 1800-345-3701. Or approach the Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission to assert one's right whenever necessary. The Reserve Bank of India, RBI, has mandated banks in the country to renew their locker agreements with existing locker customers by 1st January. All the existing locker depositors are required to furnish proof of eligibility for a renewed locker arrangement. They are required to sign a renewal agreement before the specified date. RBI advised the banks to install CCTV camera at entry and exit points of the strong room and the common areas of operation. It mandates to preserve its recording for a period of not less than 180 days. RBI has also instructed banks to ensure that any unfair terms or conditions are not covered in their local agreements. The revised guidelines add that the terms of the agreement shall not be more onerous than required in ordinary course of business to secure the interests of the bank. This is all we have in the Morning News Bulletin. Have a good day.